Okay, you can hear me now. You can hear me now. All right. My apologies, Drew. My apologies. My apologies. I hope you guys can hear me from there. Can I be heard? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, now I can be heard. Jesus Christ. Woo! Okay, 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 okay. I I was on mute this whole time.
What's that? We'll get back.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. No problem, no problem, no problem. No problem. I do apologize. Damn. I apologize. I just realized that. For five, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? This is just a test. Gotta cut the music off real quick. All right, all right, all right. A test for those out there. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are doing this little YouTube section right now. Y'all can hear me from the background right now. Y'all can hear from the background. Yes, in the YouTube. All right, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we are good. So, uh, I was watching the Delonte West video, a couple of days ago, and we're gonna, brought me back again to talk about mental illness, especially in the Black community, especially amongst us out there. You know what I'm saying? Just amongst us. Okay, I hope we can be seen. I hope I can be seen. Can I be seen right now? Is this Taxman got you down? The Blow Company is here. All right. So we are having a celebration tomorrow. Yes, indeed. For long-lasting relationships, ensuring hope I'm looking nice. I hope I'm looking nice. Hope I'm looking okay. Complicated tax codes. Services including accounting, tax preparation, yes, indeed. But I appreciate everybody out there joining us today. But the office is located. And also, I'm going to talk about what I talked about a couple of days ago on my feed, my Facebook feed, because I believe that folks are, there was enough intimacy with sex, I guess. I don't know, but I think I put a great question. Is intimacy or sex important in a relationship? Okay, I'll give you. I hope everything's okay. We are back. We are back. I do apologize. My videos are, we're gonna get all these videos copied up and everything like that. So I make sure all these videos will be copied. And not next week, but the week after next, I'm having a guest coming up soon. So I would like for y'all to come through. I believe Gbeke was gonna be in the building. So big shout out. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the mental anxiety, the mental challenges that we are facing, especially via the pandemic. Oh, I'm about to hit my head. And what is my chair? Hold on, I need to my chair. This chair is not. This is not the business. Hold on. The eyes are white. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. muted. So I have to do that real quick. So for those out there, I have to talk over the music because of copyright situations. But I wanted to pretty much, talk about, the mental illness that we face, that is going on, in our community. A lot of stories that we are hearing that folks don't talk about, and and things that we need to. I do apologize. I need to make sure everything is good. There you go. I do apologize. I apologize. I want to make sure you guys can hear it, but you can go to www.radiophoenix.org and you can hear the music live and direct. I have to make sure for copyright reasons that I do not broadcast the music unless the artists give me their their idea or their permission to play the music. But I was watching this this video where Delonte West. I'm sorry. Delonte West. Yes, the Delonte West went in and pretty much went to to a police department, I believe in Florida, where it was pretty much like saying that they thought it was crazy, which we remember last year. Big shout out to the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban, who actually saved his life, trying to help him, I should say, try to save his life, help him out, but he relapsed, unfortunately. And and I have a report about in the community how sometimes we don't pay attention to mental illness, especially when it comes to the system, when it comes to comparing folks with mental illness, when it comes to race or culture or diversity or lifestyle. I don't know, but there seems to be this disparity when it comes to mental illness, and I'm just bringing that up because I believe that that's something that needs to be talked about, and no one seems to be talking about it. And I've been noticing a lot of things, left and right, with people killing their own, or folks who are burying, killing their children. I mean, things like this that are not normal. Things like this are not, it's not normal for someone to, to act up on things like that. So I want to jump on the end, the second hour. You guys can call me 602-633-2662. You can call me and let me know about the relationship question of the day. Is sex important in the relationship? Why do we have to talk about that all the time? I mean, we already know who likes it. Women likes it more than us. I mean, can I just say that? I hope I can say that with not getting canned, right? All right, let's do this. Hey. All right. Yes. Yaggah win. Oh yeah. Oh, Mr. Clinton B on the microphone. And I said, what's up? Everybody want to know. I said, what's up? I'm not a rapper. I said, hello. Okay, let me stop right now. Man, big shout out to Gbeke Slo Mo. That was a brand new joint released a couple weeks ago on YouTube. And also General Tchefari, yes indeed, Jah is love. And Sammy featuring Young Peter, Toothpaste, most definitely. Now, I know earlier you guys did not hear me, but if you heard me live via radiophoenix.org, where the fella comes to talk sing, and connect. I appreciate all the love and support. But I would like to let you know that you can join in our celebration, 13th 13th anniversary celebration. Tomorrow, October 13th, Radio Phoenix 13th anniversary paint party. Yes, indeed. It will be local food trucks, local artists, and come to meet your favorite local hosts as myself and other hosts that you guys love to listen via Radio Phoenix. Yes, indeed. And it's going to be this Sunday, October 31st, from 10 a.m. up to 9 p.m. For the paint party, raffle, and electric slide at the Phoenix Center for the Art Courtyard, located at 1202 North 3rd Street, and that's Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, indeed. Now become a sustaining individual or business donor at any level. Yes, indeed, any level by October 31st to attend. Go to radiophoenix.org /donate, and then come celebrate the 13th year of broadcast Radio Phoenix, where the valley comes to talk, sing, and connect. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Yes, indeed. Now, I know we were talking about certain topics earlier. Big shout out to Brother Trey for explaining the American inflation, most definitely. So you got your idea of the capitalism and what's going on, and pretty much just to be patient and get a job if you can. But I want to jump on one of those issues that we seems to shy away from, from the African community to the African American community to the melanated community, or the diaspora community, I should say, because the reason why I want to talk about that, because I was watching a video maybe 3-4 days ago, and for those out there who probably know the story or have the idea of what the story is about or who I'm talking about, pretty much he's he used to be a former NBA player. Pretty much, was saved by Mark Cuban, of the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Delonte West, if you guys know him, great, ball player. When I used to watch him when he joined LeBron James to different teams, until his diagnosis started to emerge, out of nowhere, and that's where folks started to pay attention to mental illness, mental challenges. Even through this pandemic, I know a lot of folks out there who are going through a lot of challenges, a lot of changes, I should say, from not just being locked up from your home, but also losing your necessities, losing your livelihood, losing your freedom, losing anything or everything that you live by, pretty much losing that that human sense, that human nature that you were so used to, or we also were so spoiled by. And I know some folks could handle those challenges, others could not handle those challenges, especially when it comes to the pandemic and mental illness. Nobody talks about that. Nobody seems to be paying attention, because every day, you wake up, it's always COVID-19, or it's always about some type of politicking going on, or one of your constituents is not passing some infrastructure law, anything political divisive that's happening right now, and that's societal, which is a headache, which is something that also can bring PTSD for those out there who listen to politics every day. But for the millions who are going through challenges, who are not sharing those challenges, to keep your head up, keep your spirit high, because I know how it is not to be able to to share what you go through, but not only that, but also to adapt to any changes of what is going on. Now, by the grace of God, we have some vaccination going on. We have jobs, opening up. We have certain places opening up because, of the COVID cases. But not only that, there has been cases of mental challenge, mental illness, where you go to certain hospitals, it's not really someone who has COVID-19 who's in the hospital, or someone who got to a car accident wreck who's in the hospital. It's somebody who's going through some type of mental breakdown, someone who's going through some type of mental anxiety, someone who's going through some type of mental challenge because they either are going through some type of social changes, some type of social frustration, and all these things can create mental illness. Now, when I was, Googling up on Monday or Tuesday, I was looking at the news, and I remember I was watching a segment on one of those social media outlets that was talking about mental illness and the diaspora, how, we seems not to pay attention to that because, somehow when, either one of our brothers and sisters have some type of mental challenges, we seem to be brushing that under the rug because, you must be crazy, or, it must be some voodoo that you're going through, you need Jesus Christ. Things like that we talk about in our community, but we seems not to pay attention to that. Now, I just mentioned one issue about Delonte West. I know the sister in Texas who pretty much was accompanied by her boyfriend to kill her son, her child, by the age of 8 years old, for over a year in Texas. You guys heard the news. Those type of illness are very, very serious. Now we all can see on the streets, can be judgmental about folks who either choose to be on the streets, but also folks who don't know what the street is. I was just telling someone the other day that no matter what you do, the streets will never love you. The streets is not there to love you, to cater to you. The street is there to take your tax money. And if you get no tax money, you need to find a shelter somewhere to stay in there and take care of business. Now we can walk around, our neighborhoods, seeing folks out there with a bunch of signs, and maybe we are, assuming that, hey, maybe he chose to, to be a homeless person, or in French, a mendiant. But then again, we don't talk about, the cases of folks who are being admitted, to hospitals, to a hospital right there on Banner University, or any hospitals out there for either overdosing or substance abuse. Those entities that create mental challenges. Now we got folks out there who lost their job last year, who lost their families last year, who got cheated on and lost their mind, so they have to find some type of illness, some type of therapy. Sometimes it's the wrong thing. It could be drug, it could be alcohol, it could be the negative aspect of life. It could be the negative temptation of life. And we seems to be pushing those under the rug. Now, there has been over 20 cases of mental illness reported. They're not just over 20% in the diaspora, amongst the African Americans, amongst Africans, amongst just black folks that looks like me, or amongst the minority. Can I just say minority? Because if we want to make a change on bringing awareness on mental challenge, mental illness, they want to bring some type of reform. When I was just talking about reforming the police, I was just saying to take money off the police department. No, you can have people that you train who understands someone who's going through some type of mental challenges, or you can train a cop who doesn't have to draw his gun when he sees someone, floating under the ground when it's like 120 degrees, or someone who's walking shirtless on the streets or on the freeway. Have some type of assistance, some type of support, not to be too judgmental on saying, hey, this guy must be crazy, let's take his life out. Now, I brought Delonte West because he's a celebrity, and I know how much we all love celebrity, but then he's a brother. That brother has been going through, some personal life that we probably never imagined, to the point that he's displaying that right now. That to the point that social media are either judging him because either relapse on that or are being sympathetic because they understand the struggle that he's going through. Now, I'm going to let you know that this is a serious issue that we have to pay attention to. For those out there who are going through some type of mental challenges, some type of mental, difficulties where, you're having anxiety, you're having some type of, difficulties, pessimism where you cannot handle certain things. There are resources out there that, in the next segment, in the next show, I will definitely share that with you because next month I will bring that to anyone's attention about mental illness, not just in our community, but amongst all of us, to be aware of what's going on, to be aware of those out there who pretty much don't know what are they doing, to bring that, support to those out there who needs our help. And that's what I'm going to talk about in our next segment when I see each other again next month in November, y'all. Let's play some new music because I'm thirsty and need some water. Yes, indeed. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah Win, a.k.a. Yaggah. Let's go.
Programming is supported by Shiner Gold Pomade. Regular, special, and clay hair hold.
Yes.
Shave soap and merchandise. Retail locations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
In the world.
Subscribe.
ShinerGold.com.
Subscribe.
Nothing could be finer than a man who smells like Shiner.
Hey! All right. We are back. We are back again. Yes, indeed.
Are you still haunted by that old love that's hanging around in your driveway? Is your front yard cluttered with the remains of your old romance? Are the neighbors starting to
I have to
shake
give
their
a shout out to
heads
some
because
folks
you
out there,
just
man.
can't let go?
Because they hit me up
It's
on my
time to get rid of that old car,
Facebook,
or anything else,
and it was a lot of comments that I checked.
Contribution to RadioFeeds. Sorry, no longer.
And I need to read them because some comments are pretty funny.
Just call
and
1-855-500-7433. Again, that is 1-855-500-7433. Radio Phoenix and your name. Thank you in advance. Yaggah. You are now tuning in to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. Arizona time, live and direct at RadioPhoenix.org. Yaggah, let's get it on. Yeah. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
Brand new banger.
So, I guess I'm going to talk. I have to bring that up because everybody hit me up on my Facebook, and I do apologize because I know some of y'all were wondering how come I'm not live on Facebook. I'm not live because Facebook restricted me on going live. So I would ask anyone out there to go to my page, to follow me on my page, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most definitely to follow up what we do, and also to contribute to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, we put out the movement. So I have to cut the music in the back because, of course, I cannot play music live, but you can go via radiophoenix.org where the valid comes to talk, sing, and connect, and pretty much, Yaggah, yes, indeed. Make sure I pull everything out here right now. There you go, right there, y'all. Yeah, right there for y'all. But I had some comments that folks actually were elaborating, which is pretty pretty dope. I was reading some of them, and like I actually had a conversation with Brother Trey too. I asked him, and pretty much it's something that I believe folks are confused about it. Oh yeah, yes. I'll be there. Yes, indeed. I will be there. Yes, I will be there. Hold on 1 second. I think somebody texted me up. Hold on. I do apologize. I gotta respond to this real quick. Okay. All right. There you go. So I need to go back to what I wrote down because the reason why I talked about it was for two things, okay? Did somebody mention? Why am I getting all these texts? Like, what's up with all these? Hold on. Yes. Colin, yes. Colin, I don't know. Hey, I'm sorry. I do apologize. I'm getting some texts, so I need to make sure that whoever's texting me knows that I'm previous. There you go. I had 39 comments, which I appreciate all the comments that came through to my page, which I will read some of the comments because very interesting, very educative. Yeah, I hope I'm lying.
Okay, it just sounds low, but that's all right.
You know what? Because I cannot play music on streaming now. I cannot like even on YouTube or Instagram.
Right, why is it low on the air? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well.
It just sounded low on the air.
What you said right here?
Okay.
Yeah, because I keep getting them strikes, man. I hate that, man. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, these damn strikes, Facebook strikes will kill me right there. For real. Oh, yeah. Hey. All right. If you're about evaded, captivated, just wear your face mask, okay? Wear your face mask. But I'm gonna take it off since I'm doing the show live. I'm gonna take it off. But subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Subscribe, share, like, say thank you. Be nice. Say hey, how you doing? Join us. If you have any music that you would like to advertise or promote, hold on. Let me do this real quick so I can. And you can call in 602-354-8823. If you have any music that you would like to advertise, promote, you can message me. You can message Mr. Clean B, Tchefari Entertainment, or anything that you want to advertise. Hit me up. Definitely will contact you, invite you. In 2 weeks, we have a guest coming up, so I would like to invite you all for our guest. She was supposed to be here a couple of days ago, but people are busy and things happen. So she gave us the opportunity to come back. So big shout out to Gbeke. Most definitely, I hope I said the name right. I want to say the name right so you guys can follow what I'm saying right now. Okay, so but definitely appreciate all the love and support out there. Appreciate everybody out there who are liking, our videos. We're gonna chop off some of those videos out there for y'all. So whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna make sure that you guys can catch up whatever segment that we talk about, whether it's through me or Brother Trey or anybody, any of our guests that come through. We definitely will make sure that we share that with y'all. You guys can be able to follow up and be able to be part of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast 5 years later. Yes, indeed. I'm just grateful. 5 years later, things are changing, improving, and different things, different space. And brand new year coming up, 2022. But I want to talk about pretty much, politicking, real quick. And then we're going to talk about all those news feeds I'll be getting because I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I say thank y'all for all the contacts and everything that you guys put your heart into. Oh, got it. You keep me captivated. All right. Oh, baby. You got it. You keep me captivated. All right. Hey. Captivated. 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 Oh, yes, indeed. Mr. Clean B on the microphone. And I said, what's up? Yaggah, all day. Oh, let me stop right now. Man, I appreciate everybody who are watching me live via YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. The one segment that I ask a lot of people, you can call me 602-633-2662. You can call Mr. Clean B. The phone line is live and direct right now, 602-633-2662. And you can let me know if intimacy is important in the relationship. Now, and why is that? Because, there's different type of intimacy. Because, you got the physicality of it, but you got the emotional part of it. But I know some of y'all probably have this idea that, oh my gosh, if you're talking about intimacy, you're talking about sexual healing, good for me. No. Let's not get the idea over here. Let us not get the idea over here. Okay. So we're gonna talk about this in the half hour, most definitely. So you guys can call me 602-633-2663. Especially if you're in a relationship, if you believe in love, if love is your sanctuary, because some of us out there, are still looking for love out there. I'm talking about. Big shout out to all the single folks out there. If you're single, love yourself, okay? It's okay to be single. Ain't nothing wrong by being single because you love yourself. That is intimacy right there. That's love right there. So we're going to talk about this in the next half hour, most definitely. Now, before we play our next music, man, because before I go, I want to give a big shout out to MrBreakThrough. He's alive. Emmanuelle, the Togolese, most definitely featuring Masta, FORE, featuring Moabi, Kotu, Kiboko, Captain Black Glorious, and Vanilla Sky, Captivated. Oh, you already know I get captivated sometimes. But what really captivates me, like I told you all about the news, is that, yes, of course, the news gives me a headache sometimes, but you got to pay attention to your politics. You have to pay attention to, what are you being, not just advertised, but what is being, being promoted to your mind. And, when I brought the insurrection earlier about, some congressmen and women were fined that, they were affiliated with the insurrection that happened in January the 6th. I know some folks are probably saying, oh my gosh, well, it's not my business. It's just between them. It's in DC. But whatever arguments or whatever comments that I read or I hear, and also, you're hearing about, women's rights, because, in Texas right now, if you live in Texas and you're a woman, and you have your right, or you want to have an abortion per se, you don't, you're going to be in jail, or you have to leave the states in order to follow those rights, which I'm not here to tell folks how to live or to tell folks their right of living, because, last time I checked, in this great nation as we, where we at, everybody have, their freedom of expression. Yes, freedom will cost you. Freedom has consequences, but of course, you are free, to pretty much express as long as it makes common sense, as long as you're not trying to hurt nobody, right? So, there has been a lot of politics going on, a lot of intel, people going to Congress, talking about the insurrection, parents, coming out talking about, I don't want my sons or my daughter to be vaccinated, or you have teachers who are talking about, social normal social issues, or critical race theory is a division, amongst Americans. Because last time I checked, America is a big nation. America is a inclusive nation, meaning, not only that you have a bunch of light-skinned brothers and sisters, but you also have other ethnicity, other cultural diversity in America, which we all speak English, second language Spanish. Say habla español, todos mis amigos, mis amigas, yes indeed. And I would like to say to all my South Americans, gracias por la soportar a la Yaggah movement Radiocast. Yaggah. I want to say that in Spanish, if my Spanish is right. Now, to all my American brothers and sisters, whether you are a Trumpist, you are a Democrat, you are a Republican, or independent, my thing is this, man. Last week I was just talking about cancel culture and how come cancel culture does not affect those politicians who are lying to us, who are not giving us the truth, who are pretty much, saying a lot of radical things, but no factual, no factual seasoning on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like pretty much like a dog barking, but what are you barking for? Are you barking because you saw the ghost? Are you barking because the tree was just moving, shaking left and right? I don't know. But a lot of barking into politicking going on right now. A lot of misinformation, lies. I even watched that Fox News documentary about the insurrection. Because I like to make sure that I get my information, correct. So when I come in, implore that to y'all, I'm not just saying things that just going to just be either propaganda or that's going to sound ignorant, because I want to make sure that my facts are legit. That's why I appreciate anyone that either educate me about what I don't know or emphasize about things I need to know. Now, there's a election going on in Virginia. There's also an election going on in 2022. And I know, again, I'm going to my social media, and big shout out to all my social media friends out there, whether I've seen you in person or you added me because you like my Mr. Clean Beating. But big shout out to all of y'all who follow me, who still friends with me on social media, although I can make you a live video. Now, I was just reading a lot of folks out there who are pretty much, expressing a sentiment about what is going on, about the politicking, about whatever political, social issue, whether you didn't get your checks or, whatever, Medicare is being implemented, or, the student grant has been taken off the infrastructure bill. All those stuff are implemented into politics. Now, there was supposed to be a vote. Democrats are fighting amongst each other. Republicans are pretty much fighting amongst each other and against others as well. But my thing is to everybody out there is, if you're so concerned about, your livelihood, if you're so concerned about what is going on TV, if you don't want to hear all those propagandas, all those lies, all those misinformation, all those, or Facebook is becoming media, because like I said, no media. What happened? Media is going to be here. Yes, indeed. Media. I was going to say Yaggah. But anyway, media is now Facebook. But whatever whatever political affiliation that you have on, my advice to you is to pay attention to what is being advised to you. Because right now there's a lot of actors in capital who are pretty much lying to most of us because either of corporation, affiliation, or because of some type of group who they who they vote for, or they support them. Now, somebody actually had some inflation again, which I actually went in on the comment, and all I said was, you know what? Yes, the inflation is becoming serious. What we need to do is vote for the right person, vote for what's common sense, in this country next year. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican or independent, vote for what's common sense. Pay attention to whoever we elect in position of power. Because it seems that right now, whether it's a Democrat candidate or Democrat congressman or Senate or Republican or vice versa, no one seems to pay attention to real life situation. When it comes to American livelihood, when it comes to people losing their home, being afraid of a vaccine, not educating folks, instead of creating some type of fear mongering amongst each other, instead of creating some type of tribalized divisiveness into the political, social norm of our nation. Because God bless America. As I say, God bless the United States of America. Inclusion is necessary. And there's a fear of inclusion. There's a fear of change. That fear is real. Everyone can see that. Everyone can face that. But inclusion is pretty much what we need. And for us to be inclusive, for us to come together, we have to pay attention to our politics. We have to pay attention to what is being fed to us on TV, on social media, on our news media, our news feed. Even me talking to y'all. You can call me 602-633-2662 and let me know, Mr. Clean B, you talked about this, and I did not like what you said about that. And you know what? I may disagree with your, with where you stand, but as long as we have a compromise, we understand that, hey, we can come together, we can work together, because that's what America is about. Now, the lie feds, the propaganda left and right is pretty much a shame. And I told my sisters and my brothers out there, if you care about what's going on, if you care about what is being fed to you, to your mind, to your ears, if you don't like what you see, then vote for what's right. Vote for common sense. When I say common sense, I'm talking about, cancel what's not fair in society. Racism is still going on. We have, folks out there who are still, greedy about their own, financial stability. Like we can talk about capitalism and all that. We have, schools who needs to be built. We have reforms that needs to be met. Reforming the police, reforming, mental health, reforming our school system. I mean, reform is necessary. What is wrong with reforming our societal so we can live? I mean, that right there is what we need to vote for. We need to vote for those out there who care about, the climate change, who care about the infrastructure of our society, right? But we elect those idiots, excuse my French, those folks out there who just don't care about us, you and I. They just care about corporations. They care about their pockets. They just travel to Hawaii. They travel to Mexico, # flying Ted Cruz. Or they just don't care about anything but themselves, or go to, to the gavels and bang their damn gavels on the table because they want to show how powerful they are in the Capitol, right? All I'm saying is we need to vote for what's common sense. We need to vote for our children's future. We need to vote for what's right, for the liberty and justice for all, for the laws and orders. We need to vote for what brings us together and not what divides us. And if you're a registered voter, my early advice is please go and vote, because your voting right is being infringed. Your voting right, my brother and my sister, is being targeted. Your voting right is being somehow violated, even though we are living in a democracy world. Your voting right may be challenged if whichever party is dominated, whatever institution and in the government might trying to say your vote don't matter, your vote don't matter, your vote don't matter. So it's time for us to bring common sense, because your voting right does matter. It does truly matter, most definitely. Let's put some more music, man, because I want to talk about love, because I know some of y'all are waiting for that segment. We're going to put some more music. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Oh, I'm thirsty. Hey.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Sarah Serenity from Serenity Zone.
Hey.
Now listening to the Yaggah Movement Radio.
We show the love and support out there. I don't know what happened. Let me cut this off real quick. Let me get this off real quick. Alela. Alela. Okay. We are back. Appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate everybody out there. Yaggah. Hey, hold on. Let's go down there. Let's go some shout out right now. Yo. Yo, yes, indeed. Thank you. Entertainment is everything. Yes. Queen Blue, I miss you, yes. Happy Yaggah Wing. I want to shout to everybody out there. Yes, I'm about to go in tears right now. I'm going to cry right now. I'm so much in tears. I love y'all. I know you guys love me too. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I love you too. Yes, indeed. Oh man. Yes. Oh my gosh. I want to cry right now, but I cannot cry because I'm on live streaming, television, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want to call it, all the good stuff, the beautiful stuff. But I want to say thank you out there for giving up a shout out. Most definitely, man. I miss everybody out there. Next year, we all coming out. Yes, indeed. Can I put a wave over there or something? I can put a wave. Oh my good Lord. Oh, I cannot put a wave over there. I don't know why. But yes, indeed. I'm going to talk about the best segment of the day. I know some of y'all out there like, ooh, I want to talk about this. Ooh. Hey, man. Look, man. Okay. First of all, I told you already. Okay. Those out there who don't believe in the power of love, that's number one. Okay. Love is powerful. Okay. Just telling somebody that you love them. Those out there who like to say those words, those 3 words, I love you. You know, please, if you say those words, make sure that you act up on those words. That's number one, okay? I like to address that up real quick so I can get that off my chest. Because if you tell someone that you love them, then please emphasize your love with your action. If that makes sense. If that makes sense, okay? Now, speaking of love, you know, we have all types of loves out there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we have our culture of the day. Hey, hold on.
Angola, a country located in southwestern Africa, takes in a broad variety of landscapes, including the semi-desert Atlantic littoral bordering.
Hey, okay, I cannot dance. I cannot dance right now, okay? I cannot dance right now. I gotta save my energy for later, all right? Almost there. What is right there? There you go. We live. I apologize. I think I'm dancing. I think I'm moving up too much around here. So please invite your friends. Subscribe, like, share. Appreciate the love and support. We are going to make some little segment videos for y'all.
Oil-producing country in sub-Saharan Africa. It is the largest and wealthiest of the Portuguese-speaking African states, and Portuguese influences have been felt for some 500 years. Although Angola acquired its present boundaries only in 1819. Angola has diamonds, oil, gold, copper, and rich wildlife, which was dramatically.
Big shout out to Angola, yes indeed. I gave you a shout out last week. Shout out again, Angola, yes indeed. Yaggah. Am I looking good right now? Am I looking good?
GDP
I hope I'm looking
is
nice.
total of $64.4 billion.
You know what I'm saying? Sexy is the new thing right now, yes.
The estimate population of Angola is 31,127,606.
Nice, yes. There you go. Now I'm looking fly, yes. Hope I'm looking good for the 2022, y'all. Hey. Now. All right. This is the moment where you'll be waiting for. And please, tomorrow, whatever you do tomorrow, okay, come to Phoenix Center for the Arts, okay? You come through with your kids, costume or not, just come through, come and show some love. Radio Phoenix is celebrating its 13th year anniversary. Tomorrow, October 31st, here at the Phoenix Center of the Arts, you're going to see a lot of hosts. You might see me. You're going to see a bunch of hosts, DJs via radiophoenix.org, and come through and show some love. You know what I'm saying? Be a sponsor, a contributor. Just come and show some love. If you need any information, you can go via radiophoenix.org/donate. Become a individual donor or a business donor. Anything to contribute to the movement, most definitely, because we love you out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So just join us today. Join us tomorrow, October 31st. Halloween, yes, indeed, tomorrow. Yeah, the Yaggah Wings let you know to come tomorrow with your costume. So if you have a costume out there, wear your costume, okay? That's what I'm saying. Wear your costume, okay? That's what I'm saying. Just wear your costume. That way, we all can come and celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Eat. We're gonna have raffles. We're gonna have food. You know what I'm saying? There will be music. I mean, what else can you ask on Halloween. And not only that, we're all coming out. Y'all realize that we're all coming out? We're all coming out. Ooh, there are folks that you haven't seen since the pandemic. I'm not sure since when, since 1997 or 2003, 2019. Whatever people that you haven't seen are coming out tomorrow. Come and join us. Join us, yes indeed. Join. Because it's all about you. Because we love you. Radiofeeds.org. Yes indeed. There's so many. Big shout out to Tchefari Sound Entertainment, Tchefari Sound Entertainment Plus TV. Yes indeed. Shout out to y'all out there. If you're making money, big up to you. Yes indeed. Let me invite some people too. I think I have to invite some more people. Should I? Yes, no. That way. Oh yeah. Oh, that's it right there. Give it to me. Give it to me. One more time. 2 more time. 3 more time. 4 more time. Cookie Masta in the building. Oh, let me stop right now. I'm not from the Sesame Street gang in here, okay? Yes, indeed, but I would like to give a shout out to Rex T Alela. Yes, indeed, Menzi, and MS Mini Uzo. I hope I said the name right. Most definitely. Big shout out to all the artists that we feature via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Love y'all. Keep on bringing your music, so we're going to feature, advertise, promote, most definitely. And yes, indeed, tomorrow, because I got to say tomorrow, because I'm so excited about that tomorrow, because tomorrow, yes, it's Halloween for y'all. Some of y'all grown adults out there are going to be wearing costumes like a bunch of kids. Yes, and I know y'all, all your little Cinderellas. Oh, I'm 35 years old, but I'm still Cinderella. I'm 45, but I'm going to act like the Shrek, or I'm going to act like what's that character from Sesame Street? The Birdman, or the Birdfly, or a Buzz Bunny. For those adults out there who are celebrating Halloween, God bless you. I'm not gonna knock your little Halloween weekend special, but do me a favor. If you got time tomorrow to celebrate your little costume celebration, go to those parties and looking like little princess or little queen, like I'm gonna let you know that tomorrow, yes indeed, tomorrow, you can join us tomorrow, yes indeed, to our 13th anniversary celebration, what I'm saying, via radio.org, where the value comes to talk, sing, and connect. Yes indeed, 13 years of radio broadcasting. What can I say? Bless to the sky, bless up to Phoenix, Arizona for the opportunity for following us indeed, because October 31st, bring the children, bring the Sesame Street gang, bring the family, bring the foundation here at the Phoenix Center for the Art, which is located at 1202 North 3rd Street, Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, indeed. And I want to let you know that you will meet your favorite host. For all the folks out there, for all the listeners out there who will be asking about all the hosts out there, yes, indeed, they will be here tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Including myself. If you think I'm sexy, yes, you can put sexy, type right there. You'll be here. Yes, indeed. Hashtag I shall be there. Indeed. So we're going to have some raffles. We're going to have some painting contest. Yes, indeed. It's going to be a food truck going on. Yes, indeed. And, just for those out there who would like to know what this is about, it's about contribution. It's about coming together. Yes, indeed. And you can come on 1202 North 3rd Street, become a subsisting individual or business donor at any level, though. Any level, October 31st to attend. Now, you can also go to radiophoenix.org/donate. Come and celebrate tomorrow at the Valley to Talk, Sing, and Connect. Yes, indeed. Big up to the social media, most definitely. Yes. Now I want to go to this, man, because, this topic has, crossed my mind, for a few days. And first of all, I want to give a shout to everybody who hit me up on my social media, my Facebook, because for those out there who are still looking for me on Facebook, I would like to apologize on my live broadcasting right now, because Facebook has me in jail for a few days. But I want to give a big shout out to Kimberly Kirkland, Mac. I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Michael Hinton. You can follow him on PhoenixStreetNews.com. Yes, indeed, brother Mike. Yes, indeed. Also, I want to give up to brother Trick because he said some stuff on my little question and socialite. And yes, indeed, Erica Dixon. Can't believe I haven't heard from a minute. Good to see you again. Jasmine McBanks. I hope I said the name right. So I apologize if my pronunciation is not correct because my French accent is quite oui, c'est la vie. You know what I'm talking about? Noreen Garcia. Yes, indeed. Big shout out to everybody who contribute to this segment, to this question. Samuel Harrison. Yes, brother. Yes, indeed. I see what you said, brother. Yes, indeed. And I'm about to say that. And Geraldine Barbinos, yes, all the way from Louisiana. Yes, indeed, big up to Louisiana. Yes, indeed. Scotty Pimpin, I don't know, brother Scotty Pimpin. If that is your real name, brother Scotty. And Rex T, who also contribute, my brother from Cote d'Ivoire, who laughed at me about the segment. And brother Jordan, Wardress Jordan, Mary Peace, who also put her comment in that. Yes, indeed. Now, for those out there who were trying to wonder, what did Mr. King be asked? All I asked was this question, because I've been hearing a lot of people complaining about intimacy when it comes to relationship. And I'm not talking about intimacy in public or intimacy with your associates. I'm talking about relationship. When you meet somebody, okay, now there are two types of intimacy over here, okay? Now we can talk about the physicality of it, or we can talk about the emotional part of the intimacy. Now, I hear a lot of folks complaining about cheaters or complaining about infidelity or complaining about, things who pretty much that has nothing to do with relationship, okay? For instance, I was reading a few comments, actually, not a few comments. Well, I'm going to talk about this because this is the reason why I would like to express that. Now, I love this woman, okay? She's probably one of my favorite actors of the world. One of my favorite actors. Hashtag Jada Pinkett Smith, okay? Hashtag if you watch, Set It Off or Lower Down Dirty Shame, or different, a different word. Back in the day, yes. Jada Pinkett, yes, indeed. 90s Jada Pinkett. Oh, my God, I love her. But she said some things that really struck me to the heart. Because last time, when I spoke about her, it was about August Alsina, and it also was about how she was talking about how at her age, love is not relevant. Oh my goodness. Who's married talks like this? My gosh, if I was still married today with a good person, okay, if I was a good wife and I love my wife today, I will make sure that I will do anything and everything with that significant other. I'm just saying, okay, because to me, I just want to just put out my experience about when it comes to relationship and when it comes to that questions and why do I start with certain comment of certain statement of my question that I asked to those out there who answered, and I do appreciate the comments in the statement. Now, pretty much, for those out there who are with somebody, I always hear complaints, these natural complaints that, oh my gosh, people, if you're with somebody, then you have to be able to share everything with that somebody, which I agree because, if you're with somebody, if you share your meal, you share your bed, you share your paycheck, you share your house, you gotta do everything with that one person because that's what a foundation is about, right? Isn't that what relationship is about? If you want to be intimate with someone in the long run, I say in the long run, not short-term notice, not 2 hours, hey, I love you, 4 hours later, hey, man, I found something great. We're not talking about that. We're talking about long-term. Now, if you're the long-term, because, people change, life change, circumstances change. And, and last time I checked, and with all due respect, I have to learn that women are more intimate than men. Women want it more than us fellas. With all due respect, okay? I did my search, my foundings, and good Lord have mercy. I just thought I was Big Mac Daddy until I found out, no, she's the Mac Daddy. She is the one controlling everything, okay? She's the Mother Earth on this Mother Earth. But again, folks are complaining about, be intimate with your partners, be physically intimate with someone that you care about. But then again, there are others who don't believe in that. And the question I asked was, do you think intimacy is very that important in the relationship? And I emphasize, and I mentioned I put relationship, not just do you think intimacy is important like that? Because I don't want people to think that the question was just overall, it was just out of the window. No, it was just pretty much, if you're with somebody, if you are intimate, if you love somebody, if you truly love someone, okay, if you say, hey man, I love you, not the 3 words, but with your action, act up on it. Would you be, with that intimacy, with that intimacy would be that significant in the relationship? What about jobs? What about money? What about, let's travel the world. What about building an infrastructure into our foundation? Because last time I checked, not everybody are so caught up into the physicality of intimacy, right? Last time I checked, everybody wants to be intimate in different aspects, different forms. I mean, you have folks out there who are in relationship, and I can go back to folks who are in their, well, I can say 85, because anyone who are in their 40s to their 75, they're still active. You all know what I'm talking about. When I say active, I mean active, okay? Hashtag sexual healing. Anyway, what I'm just saying is, and I read a couple of comments, and a lot of folks out there pretty much, say yes, no, but making love is, which I have to agree with that, because, when it comes to relationship, and I hope that folks have this notion that sex is love. No, making love is different than sex, because when you want to have sex, you can go to different places, and you can go online and find that out, right? But making love is very essential. It's very unique. It's very sacred, right? Because when you share your love with someone, when you share your energy with someone, it's pretty much that energy. It's pretty much that shariness. It's that inclusion that you have with someone that you care for, right? But then again, let's just say that is not significant. Let's just say that let's take that off. And you say you love someone. Will that intimacy still be that significant, or would you still love someone because of how they care themselves with you, how much they appreciate you and the relationship and the foundation, how much they emphasize the love to you by the action? I mean, we can be, y'all can call me 602-354-8823 and tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, you can let me know. But last time I checked, intimacy is very significant in a relationship, no matter what it is. And as a dude, as a man, yes, it is important, because, like I say, if I'm married, if my wife or my girlfriend, my fiance say, hey man, I want you to appreciate this, or like that one lady who I watched who did not appreciate how an average man gave her a flower, but she was asking for a vase, rose with water. And I was like, lady, like, do you want the whole earth? You want me to bring Mars and Venuses down on earth to bring it to you? I mean, I'm doing my best right now, okay? But you have to understand what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, and the love that you are entering with, because intimacy is life. Intimacy is everything. It's joy, it's pain, it's when you smile, when you cry, when someone supports you, when you're in your again for just be part of this movement, because you already know how we do out here, Mr. Clean B. It's the Yaggah Radiocast. Upcoming next is my brother Trey. It's gonna be live at 4 p.m. after me. And don't forget, tomorrow we're all gonna be out here at the Phoenix Center of the Art for Radio Phoenix 13th year anniversary. Yes, indeed, live and direct from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Bring your children, bring your costume, whatever you want to bring to contribute to be part of the movement come together. Yes, indeed. We love you. We thank you for your support. And thank you for watching us live right now. Thank you for just loving us, loving me. If I'm sexy because I don't have a costume, let me know. Yes, you're looking nice and sexy. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. We out of here. Yes, indeed. I see y'all Saturday. Yaggah. Brother Trey, you next.
Radio Phoenix is financially supported by
Yes.
Westside Jazz and Blues.
Yes.
Corner, 59
Yes.
Glendale,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Performers include
Love you.
J.T. Pearson,
Love you.
the Sugar
Love
Beat,
you.
and
We finished.
Charles Lewis.
Oh, we finished.
WestsideBlues.com.
Love you out there.
Also on Facebook,
I love you too.
hashtag
I love.
Westside Jazz
Hey man,
and Blues.
I see you next time. Okay. I see you. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. All right. We're gonna end this.